I've got a $250 donation from Kirby Vault. Gotta donate during the Kirby runs. Poyo from the back couch. Good luck to both EDC and SK on their runs. Poyos for everyone! All right, and without further ado, it looks like it's time to kick off Kirby's block with Kirby's Dream Land and eBloodyCandy.
Looks like we're up. Cool. Hello, everybody. I'm eBloodyCandy. On the couch, I got Swordman Kirby and Mr. Trueshade.
And these are the Kirbys.
And we got a few other extra commentaries here. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to do Kirby's Extra Mode. Just a heads up with this category. Things do about double damage. So you start out with 6 health. Things do about 2 damage per hit. Enemies move about 1.5 to 2 times faster. So yeah, without further ado, 3, 2, 1, go. So at the start here, this is going to look pretty similar to normal mode, where we just spend the first 20 seconds just going through Kirby's Dream Land, what we do best. We could do something with an instant action at the start here. We'll go more into instant actions probably further into the game when they're actually more noticeable. Here we have Poppy, where in normal mode you can waste up to 4 seconds or so. In extra mode, he's a bit faster and a bit more crazy. The dance this time only takes about 2 seconds instead of the 4, which isn't too bad. You're going to see various damage boosts throughout the game. Some enemies only do the 1 damage, some enemies do the 2 damage, like that guy right there. Here you're starting to see the task bits a little bit. Like I said, Kracko, you'll see it more. So the tree climb is a little finicky, I guess. The corners aren't exactly where they actually show they are. You can actually be like 2 pixels like away from the corner and still like clip and not have to go up. Wispy is wispy. It blows a lot, has a lot of Gordos. Compared to normal mode, you have to dodge the Gordos. The Gordos in Dreamland do 3 damage, and as you can see, we only have 2 health right now. So if we get hit by a Gordo, we're dead. Apples do 1 damage, Puff does 1 damage, but if we touch Wispy's face at any time, it's 2 damage and we're dead. Oh, that's pretty decent, Wispy.
That was actually really good. Wispy can either drop 1 apple or 2 apples in extra mode, and getting 2 apples each round is actually really good and saves a lot of time.
Yeah, so at the start here, you're going to see me suck in this Waddle Dee and swallow and jump into that microphone. So in Dreamland, you can do some buffering with items where if you already have something in your mouth and you jump into a bomb or a microphone, it automatically just queues up a swallow right away, so you don't have to suck in something and wait 8 frames to swallow anything else, or spit it out, or sing, or do whatever Kirby does. Here's the first huge impact of RNG in Dreamland, is the lololo mini-boss fight. If this mini-boss was started on the top row, there would have been no way for me to hit it in the first cycle, just because by the time you land and get ready to rock and roll, lololo is already like halfway through that lane. So now we're going to do something called Curry Kill, or at least try to in a way. So here I'm going to get Curry about halfway through the run, or level, and then we're going to try and take this Curry all the way to the boss. And depending on boss RNG, we're going to try and 1-cycle the boss. A lot of it's based off of luck, so we'll see what we get.
Not bad.
Oh, I soft lucked. So yeah. Can I restart real quick? We good? All right. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, go. So that soft lock there is a 1-frame soft lock. Typically, how that works is you when you kill the enemy, you have 1 frame. So once the enemy goes into that frame, as you kill it, the game registers that the enemy's dead, but the flag isn't flipped saying that it's dead, so it just doesn't respawn it. It just like, well, there's no enemy, but the game's not done, so you just sit here and think about what you've done.
So you could call it a frame perfect soft lock?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we do best in Dreamland, honestly.
Yeah, unfortunately this game doesn't have any kind of stage select, so...
Yeah.
eBloodyCandy just has to go back to the beginning.
So we'll play that a little safer, question mark. So here I gotta be a little careful with my health. Since I do have 2 health, those muffins actually do 2 damage to you. The actual like puffs that they shoot off only do 1 damage, but like the body itself does 2 damage. It's weird. Always kill the chicken. So yeah, Wispy.
We haven't seen this boss.
We haven't seen this boss yet. It drops Gordos, it does some puffs, it drops some apples. So, like True Shade said earlier, it can drop 1 to 2 apples between patterns. Wispy's puff pattern is still just as awful in extra mode as it is in normal mode. Even though they're faster, it's still a long time the ways. So that's still a decent fight.
Another thing that he has to kind of keep in mind is not to hit the nose, because the nose does
2 damage.
2 damage,
Yeah.
so it can be very unfortunate. You finish a round and you get hit by that nose, and it's like, oh, why?
Yeah, done that a few times. That's one of those you hate to see it happen type deal. All right. Well, this is the Lolo mini boss we haven't seen yet. So we got decent RNG to start again.
Yeah.
One thing I guess I didn't talk about the first time through is that depending on the row that they're on, you can actually kill them before the Gordo pops out. So yeah, we're gonna try this again.
Yeah, in normal mode, he doesn't actually have that Gordo, so extra mode just decides to go, hey, you know these Gordo enemies we had in normal mode? We just throw them everywhere.
Here's what I don't understand, and maybe someone at HAL can tweet at me, which I doubt they'll do, is that Gordos do 3 damage in Dreamland 1, but every other Kirby game after Dreamland 1, they do 1 damage. Like, I just don't understand. Oop. That's what I get for not paying attention to, by the way.
They patched it. Come on.
Yeah, it's a hotfix. I got the DLC.
Yeah, so for each of these cycles, you can theoretically get 2 hits if they spawn in nice places.
Yeah.
It is a lot harder in extra mode because they are moving at a
They
higher
move
pace.
really fast, yeah.
But with them moving at a higher pace, he can actually
No
good
soft
kills.
lock.
No soft lock.
No soft locks.
clap
We
for
did
no
everyone.
soft lock.
We did everyone.
At the higher pace they're moving, he can actually suck in that box and jump over them in time. Normal mode, you can't.
Yeah, so Float Islands is, I would say, the hardest stage in the run.
It is a level.
It's very much a level. The goal with this stage is to take absolutely no damage. Because the Kabula fight in this is literal insanity. This is fine.
Huge thing with this level
Still
is that you can have a perfect run. The next run you do it, you get hit once, and then everything just snowballs out of control.
Like I have 1 damage taken right now, which I can still do it. We got this. I ain't scared.
Couple extra things that extra mode does is in this. There's more Gordos, and this game.
Oh, this part of the whole stage right here is the worst.
Oh, he missed the curry.
No, yeah, there's a reason. You want to clip. You want to clip that corner because if you start sliding on Kirby's face, it's like instant 2 damage right there. Like there's no recovery. These cannons don't stop shooting, so you just have to time it and jump between them. Oh. True Shade yelled at me for spitting earlier, so I swallowed it.
So, eBloodyCandy.
What's up?
Float Island's best Kirby's Dream Land song? Yes or yes?
No.
Wow.
Whoa.
Mount Dedede, best Kirby song.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you win.
Mount
Yeah,
Dedede
okay.
before you go into any boss doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Yeah.
That was for you, True Shade.
Yeah.
So here we got Kabula. Kabula is very, very mean in this version. We're going to tank a lot of hits and hopefully kill it before it kills us.
Nice.
Yeah. It's way faster and just shoots more erratically.
Yeah, it still does the triple shot, but the single shots now track you and they wave and it's a whole thing. Bubbly Clouds, this is for Proto.
Thank you.
I do it for you. So here we're going to float between some Scarfies, do a little jumping. So here we got some umbrellas. They're going to come after us because they're very mad at Kirby. It's a rainy day in stage 4 apparently.
Ooh, nice.
Nice task bit.
Yeah.
We just deal with some links.
Throwing boomerangs.
Yep.
Yeah, some waddle doos, some boomerangs. We got some things coming up here. We're gonna try and do a long jump. Didn't get it. It is what it is. The long jump, I'm gonna say, is like maybe 0.3 seconds. So here we're gonna do an enemy despawn. Basically, we're gonna sprite overload the screen. In the corner up, and you'll see it here soon. There's supposed to be 2 enemies in this corner. There's only 1 now. It saves a little bit of time, I guess. Saves some lag, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, this game's not laggy at all, but
It definitely does save health as well.
it does save health, yeah.
Yeah.
So here we got Kracko Jr. We want to duck on the corner because the hitboxes in this game are really good. The timing for this is really awkward as well, mainly because you have to shoot from across the screen.
Yeah. And you're getting Kracko as he comes back up.
Yeah.
So can be kind of weird. Oh, no
Whatever.
background.
I'd rather see where I'm going.
So there's a minor texture glitch that happens
Yeah.
if you suck in the power up while hitting the water, and you'll go in basically to the background. Does nothing else. Just makes you look cool.
Yeah. This room here, the stars actually hurt you instead of like in normal mode you can just walk through them. We're getting great star luck, by the way.
That's
I
really
love
good.
stopping while trying to kill blocks. Okay, yep.
Oh,
Kind of stop. Okay, Pelican of Doom. Pelican of Doom? Oh, no Pelican.
Pelican.
Feels
no
bad,
pelicans.
man. Feels bad, man. There's like a 2% chance that Pelican will spawn there and just wreck your day. Here we're going to do something called the Kracko double hit. So as we mentioned earlier, we talked about some task bits. So basically what I'm going to try and do once Kracko wants to cooperate is I'm going to buffer an instant action here where I spit out and swallow within the same frame. And we got it.
Nice.
Nice. So this actually speeds up this Kracko fight a lot because
Yeah.
you're getting 2 hits per round. The instant action, a lot of people have probably done it casually while doing playthroughs because you'll spit something out while pressing down at the same time, and that is buffering that the spit animation. And that was actually really good.
That was a
Kracko.
decent Kracko, yeah. Well, I can't wait to do Kracko too. Oh man, love randomness.
Oh yeah. So as any good game has it, we have a boss rush. In this one, we are really going to be paying attention to the health. The route will change depending on how much damage he does take in this first
Yeah.
boss. So
Yeah.
see how it goes.
Optimally, I would take no damage until Kabula, but you know,
You get something like this, and
yeah, you get some nonsense like Lolo and Lololus thrown at me right now. You're just like, well,
okay, that's nice.
yeah.
Oh, that was nice. Okay, you're playing with fire, man.
I love playing with fire. It's my favorite thing to do.
Oh, nice.
No, I got this.
Nice.
Good.
So it's theoretically possible to recycle that fight, but have you ever seen that in extra mode?
No.
Not by a human.
Extra mode, yeah, it's just they're going just too fast.
Yeah. I've seen the robots do it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, Kabula V2. So here we're going to be a little bit more aggressive. Hopefully not. Won't miss a shot. Won't rip that.
So when Kabula comes into frame, for some reason, the first 3 health you deal, he takes more damage basically. So we try to abuse that as much as possible for less time with Kabula. The difference in extra mode and normal mode, at least in the boss rushes, you'll see runners not do Gordo clips as much because because the bosses are very not safe. So they try to preserve as much health as possible.
man, these double hits.
Nice.
This is fun.
It's fine.
Little nervous, but this is fun. That was a decent Kracko.
Nice fight.
That's pretty good still. So to any tasser that is watching,
Whatever.
if you can figure out how we can skip the bosses,
Oh, yeah, if you can figure out boss
you will be
rush
my
skip,
best friend
I would
forever.
love you forever. I'd give you the biggest hug in the world.
yeah. You going for it? Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I have full health now. Might as well.
So that's the other way to do a Gordo
Friendly
skip.
way of doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can actually there's a 1-frame window that you can actually jump into the door and press up before the Gordo kills you. The Gordos in the boss rush actually will
Instantly kill you.
But except the ones from Wispy.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're on to our final boss, Dedede, who has a lot of health and is a jerk. We want him to jump,
I tried to get it.
use hammer, and that's it. We don't want him to suck, and we don't want him to face plant.
Yeah, it's DDD. He's going to do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
For the jumping pattern, you can also do the double hit strategy with the task bit, but it's really hard.
You
Like-
can manipulate DDD a little bit. Oh, okay. If you have him slide off the screen, he'll always dive in
Yeah.
like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's luck dependent, but I mean, you can do it. Like, he'll just keep jumping in. It's like, oh, I'm going to try and suplex you. Okay.
Time's coming up on the last hit.
Yeah, so we got 2 more hits left. All right.
And this is DDD in a nutshell.
And- Not yet. Time.
Time.
Nice.
Shoutouts to 3 seconds better than my normal mode time from SGDQ2018. Good job.
Well, that's not bad. Sub 13. Sweet.
Shoutouts to being 2 minutes faster than my 2014 run.
Sub 13 with the death. Oh, I can't ask for anything better than that. Cool.
But
Well,
yeah,
that's
that was
Kirby's
really
Dreamland. If you don't know the lore, we basically, DDD stole all the food from Dreamland, and Kirby's job is to get it back, so you see all the food falling right now for Dreamland.
Kirby's hungry. He wants food.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you very much, eBloodyCandy, for that awesome Kirby's Dreamland run, pushing through with that soft lock and everything. Kinnan just handed me a Kirby. Thank you, Kinnan. We got an anonymous $250 donation here with no comment. Thank you very much, Anonymous. And a $255 donation from Agent Aquarius. Time to wake up from a good night of pleasant dreams and have a hearty breakfast. Wait, the food's gone? And the dreams have stopped? Leave it to Kirby to get to the bottom of this. T. Latshaw donated $30. Had to donate for the first game I fell in love with, Kirby's Dreamland. Not ashamed to say I had to write into Nintendo Power as a kid asking for advice on how to beat King Dedede. I figured out how to handle him since then. Thank you so much, ZeldaFan161, for your $5 donation. Thanks, GDQ, for a great week, and I can't wait to see the last of the Zelda runs tonight. So many great runs and such a great cause. Carl129 donated $50. I'm already tearing up a little because this awesome week is about to end soon. But for now, I'm very glad that I can still enjoy all of you amazing, beautiful, talented, caring, and generous people out there. Thank you very much, Carl129. And with that donation, I have to say I think you're the generous one here. So thank you so much for donating to Doctors Without Borders. $25 from Colmax. Kirby's Dreamland was the first video game I ever played, so it only felt appropriate to donate during the first time the game is run. Thank you so much to everyone who made this event possible. Keep it running for such a great cause. I've got a $50 donation from JLD156 to eBloodyCandy and SK. I wish the absolute best of RNG on your runs today. I've been waiting for these runs all week. Also to you two and to the whole Kirby speedrunning group, thank you. Thank you so much for everything. You guys are a wonderful and very inviting group. Can I get the best Pio from the chat and crowd for RNG? Clearly they can. Kabuki donated $25. Hey guys, loving all the work you do. I'm so excited for the Kirby run, I just had to donate. The Kirby series has recently become such a highlight of my days as life gets tough all around us. Put this towards Mario Odyssey because who doesn't want to watch more games get broken? Shawnee donated $20. So hyped for these Kirby runs. Me and my fiance have been loving SGDQ this year, so I thought I'd donate while my favorite pink fuzzball is on screen. Much love from the UK. Is Kirby fuzzy? That would be news to me. I think that would be pretty great, though. I think one thing is for certain. We can decisively say that Kirby is made of friend. $25 from Tendi. I love Kirby. Thank you both for running eBloodyCandy and Swordsman Kirby. Thank you, Stephanie220, for your $50 donation. Love GDQ, love Mario Maker, love Doctors Without Borders. Love. Thank you so much, Mekazawa, for your $250 donation. I've gotten myself into the habit of playing GDQ in the background for the entire event for the past few times it's been on, but realized I'd never donated myself. It's always a treat, and it's about time I pitched in myself. Let's get that Super Mario Odyssey run going. As an update on the Super Mario Odyssey bonus run, it's now up to just under $42,000 out of $150,000. Again, still a ways to go, but the donation pace is good, and I'm pretty darn sure that we can get there by the time it's ready.